Welcome everybody to Black Moon Goddess Intuition. I'm Asmika, Black Moon. This is a Wake Shop Tarot reading. It's a channel message. I know I haven't been up here in a while. In the middle of rebranding and getting the program together that I've been talking about. I'll be doing some more videos geared towards that coming up here in the near future. But I was guided up to come up and give a channel message. And I have been doing readings all day. And it's just like there's been a common theme of having some self-belief. Knowing that you can change the outcome of any given situation because you can change how you approach it, filter it, respond to it, or not respond to it. Okay? So I'm going to see what we got, okay? God, Soul, Spirit, my angels, my ancestors, my Orisha, I thank you for being here with me and touching me this morning and letting me live to see this private day. I actually want to see the rest of this day and many more. I should come with me and be with me now and give me a message for the collective, for the greatest and highest good, for the greatest and highest sustenance. Make it clear, make it concise, make it for the betterment, their empowerment, and their greatest evolution. Thank you, God, for my abilities. I thank you, God, for being here with me. I thank you for your protection. Okay. Cards don't want to shuffle. But we are going to shuffle. So again, there's been a lot of the cards that have been flipping, of course, so I'm not done shuffling, so I'm not putting them yet. But the cards are coming out. It was like the 10 of Wands, the 5 of Cups. This is like burdened by guilt, burdened by defeat, burdened by regret, burdened by things that are just no longer in your grasp, or things that you wish you had did differently, so on and so forth. So on and so forth. I'm getting also that it's going to take some belief in yourself again, like I was saying. Yes! Thank you! I needed this. Sheesh. Christmas. Yes. Okay. Got some inventory and I needed those guys. Anyways, getting back to what I was saying. I was saying that, like I said at the beginning, the energy I'm getting is that there's got to be this energy of self-belief, self-recognition, self-acceptance, and forgiveness. It's all about that unconditional love for yourself that's going to help you catapult you towards the happy ending that you're trying to achieve. It's kind of like that energy of you want to hit the reset button on your life. You want to, you wish you shoulda, woulda, coulda did this, or you shoulda, woulda, coulda did that, or you shouldn't have did this, or you shouldn't have did that. And it's all about this negative narrative that's running around in your mind, and that you're not realizing that it's keeping you from achieving the relationship that you want, the job goals that you have, the financial freedom that you're seeking, the inner peace and inner harmony. Because at the end of the day, you can only control yourself, right? So the things that you are allowing to come up, or things that are coming up for you now, they're coming up for a reason. Maybe you're about to endure this again, and and it's coming back up to show you, okay, this is what happened before, this is what didn't work, and this is what did work. Or it's coming up to let you know, hey, we need to handle this before we can move on to the next level. 8 of Swords, all in your mind, running around. That's all you hear. It's so loud, it's deafening type energy. And it's kind of like, okay, are you living the life that you really want to live? And if you're not, what does it take to change it? Instead of worrying about the past, it's like the past is supposed to be like your footnotes. That's a reference point, right? The present is where you create things, everything. Because the future isn't here yet. The future isn't even promised. Each second can change the ripples of what will happen in the future, right? I talk about this. This is a theory that I use in my practice, right? When I talk to my clients about what they want in their lives, it's all about, they're like, well, I wish I did this different, and I wish I did that different, and I wish I knew then what I know now. But the difference is, you didn't, but you do now. So you know moving forward what you can and what you cannot do, right? What works and what doesn't work. And in order for you to get to that point where you're confident that you're making the right decisions and you're not going to make another whole faux pas of the situation, you're hesitating, you're fearful, because you're remembering the hurt, the sting of the previous experience. But you have to, in order to move forward, you're going to have to look at it objectively and not feel that sting. Look at it as an educational material, right? Okay. Anyway, what's the message? What is the message, please, Spirit? It's a really strong energy of being able to create. Nine of Swords, anxiety. What did I say? That's what I'm feeling. That anxious energy, worry, anxiety. But you don't see the sun is behind you. You know, you have support behind you if you just take your face out of your hands and turn around, right? It's like he's doing a ritual with these swords. It's like he's laying down all of this anxiety. He's laying down all of this hurt. He's laying down all of the betrayal. He's laying down all of this running around in the mind. He wants to let that go. But he doesn't see a way forward because he hasn't taken his face out of his hands and looked behind him. And when I say look behind you, looking behind you is looking into the past to find a way in the present to make your future what it is that you really want it to be. Are you creating the life that you want? Are you living the life that you want? Or are you just going by what is getting you by? That's too many. There's 9 candles and 9 swords. For me, that is like everything that has been going on in your mind. This is the end. You're wrapping this up. Because after the 9 of Swords is the 10 of Swords, which is an ending. It could be backstabbing, but it's definitely an ending. It's the ending of all. I can't make this shit up. I cannot. When I tell you I don't need these cards for real, I don't need these cards for real. I'm an energetic being. I read the energy. 10 of Swords. 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. What did I just say? They think you're down, you're out. You're counting yourself out. But this energy, this anxious energy, this worry, this, oh, woe is me, I can't see a way out. All of this, all of that, this stuff keeps happening to me. It's a vicious cycle. It's coming to an end because it's too much. And you see he has the Ace of Swords in his hand. And after the 10 is the Ace. It's the Ace, which is truth, clarity, cutting out things that are no longer serving you, cutting out limiting beliefs, confronting limiting beliefs, confronting the conditioning that you've been brought up with, that your caregivers have instilled in you, that no longer fit who you are. That type of energy. And it may be feeling like you're getting stabbed in the back. It may be feeling like you're getting left out in the cold. It may be feeling like you've got enemies surrounding you. But the truth is, you don't see the mountains that have a pathway through it. There's an escape route. And if you see this, there's no blood. He's wounded. He's really wounded, but he's not dead. They're sniffing around. They think they're counting him out. You're counting yourself out, or somebody is counting you out. It's like you can't let that dictate your movement from here on out. You can't do anything about what's already been done. Just know that. The past is the past and it's done and it will never return. But the present moment is the magic moment. That's the sweet spot. The present moment is the sweet spot. And we got the Two of Swords. There's a lot of decisions being made or not being made. This is indecision or decisions being made. This is also coming into a place that you are surrounded by support at the back of you. So you're being supported from the past. You're being supported from the behind. You have people behind you. You have things that are bringing in the happiness and the healing that you need. So once you come out of this period of this woe is me, that's coming to an end. Now you're looking at things in another light. You dropped all that baggage and you got your two swords behind you, and there's that wolf again. There's that wolf again. Right? The wolf is protecting. He's there with you when you're laying down your swords and when you're giving this up. He's brought somebody to help him because you're down, right? Down, you're back up, and his friend is gone, but he's still with you. That means you have somebody supporting you. You have somebody guiding you. You have somebody that's loyal to you. There's a loyal energy here that's going to help you through this. But it needs to be handled. And I feel like once you get out of this and you come to this healing point, you find your North Star, you open your third eye, you're able to see further. Your hindsight is now 20/20 in the present to your future and to your past. You're coming into this energy of being rejuvenated, seeing things in another way. And when you hear something, you're hearing it, it's sweeter type energy, right? So it's like before, say somebody might say something to you that's really indifferent, but in the past you would have taken it as a negative, with a negative connotation. Now it sounds sweeter. Now it sounds like an opportunity. Now it sounds like something, hey, I can work with that. Where before you were keeping yourself in a box. Woe is me, my hands in my face, what am I gonna do? But just like you had to come out of that. Two of Pentacles, still juggling with and working with these energies of good and evil. What's for me, what's not for me? Am I making the right decisions? What decisions should I make? Is this job the right job? Is this person the right person? Am I doing what's right for me? Are the things that I'm doing for me? And it's causing you a lot of anxiety. And it's causing you to also juggle who you are, what you're trying to do, your options, your goals, the things that you really want. Is like everything is in limbo, right? You feel like everything is in limbo. This is happening now, or it's in your recent past that you're coming out of this? Because right now, and I feel like you're in an ending phase. So you either been through this juggling period, you're in this juggling period and coming out of it soon. It's like you need to understand that you're moving in a way that is soul aligned and soul designed. So it's not gonna really make sense a lot of the time. And a lot of the people, places, and things that have been surrounding you are not good for your natural growth, your natural evolution. You're being called to do something bigger. You're being called to see yourself as more qualified than what you think you are, if that makes sense. I don't know. Whatever. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. I think they're getting weight. Like I said, they count you out. They think you're down and out. Whoever has said these things against you, right? They think they're getting away with something. Or in this minute with your face down in the snow, you're realizing that you've been deceiving yourself all this time. That you got more options than you think. Now look, see? You done left your friend out here and you ended up getting slaughtered and he finds you. Right? So it's like the things that are giving you stability, you're not seeing the stability in it because you're too busy looking at what's wrong. Your friend is loyal here. He's sleeping by the fire. You're taking off. There's that Ace of Swords again. You leave the warmth of the fire thinking you're getting away with something, thinking that you're going to go towards this stability, but at the end of the day, it was an ambush. You end up getting freaking stabbed in the back with these same 9 swords. That anxiety. So this is meaning you are becoming your own worst enemy, right? It's not about what it is that you got. It's how you think about it. These are swords. This is all about your intellect. This is all about what you think. This is all about what motivates you to think, what triggers you, right? Where are you going, bruh? Maybe you feel like you need to do this on your own. You're deceiving yourself that you're on your own and that this person or this companion is not going to be what you need them to be, all in all. That's too many. But that was a 10 of cups. Ultimate happiness. That's what you're looking for. That's what you're searching for. You're looking for that silver lining in that cloud that's been hanging over you. I feel like some of you for a little while now. Yeah, we got the six of wands, which is all about being a public speaker, standing out, telling your story to the masses and having a following. So it's like you're looking for your tribe. You're looking for your tribe. And I feel like there's just going to be success coming, and it might be through the internet and something like that, or somebody that is actually watching you grow and progress. So some type of wish fulfillment is going to come out of that. Out of your searching, out of your looking, out of your discernment, out of the decisions that you make moving forward. Chaos. We go from the 6 to the 5 of wands with the star card. I think healing and wish fulfillment is going to come to this chaotic situation. There's definitely a lot of mental chaos here, a lot of mental blockages. We got the 7 of swords, the 5 of wands, the 9, 10 of swords, the 2 of pentacles, which is juggling. You're going to be getting a message soon. You're going to be traveling soon. There's something that's going to be coming to you that is sweet to the ear. So like I said, again, maybe there's some healing going on with this whole mindset situation. I feel like it is. I feel like your mindset has kept you stuck and kept you in a place of limbo, and it kept you in a place of fear and juggling. And that is what needs to be cleared up. That is what needs to be healed. That is what is the underlying issue, the common denominator, however you want to see it. God, source, spirit, your angel, your ancestors, your guides are trying to get you to see things in another way. They're trying to get you to see that endings are not necessarily all bad. This is going to be a dramatic aha moment, a dramatic something is going to come through that's going to bring you this. Because we had the 10 of Cups wanted to come out before I put it back. This is the 10 of Pentacles. This is everything. This is the house. This is the family. This is the career. This is longevity. This is financial freedom. This is financial independence. This is legacy. Thank you, Spirit. Like your angels, your guides, your guardians, they're out there policing, putting out barriers, opening up roadways. They're creating a pathway for you to travel. Two of Wands. Direction. What direction are you going in? Instead of being pulled in 2 different directions, you're going to be given a path. It's like almost like it's going to be laid out for you quicker than you think. With the Tower card and the 8 of Wands, this is going to be happening quickly within the next week or so. Something is going to click. Something is going to happen. focusing on what it is that's good, what it is that you can use. What did I say? Leaving things behind that no longer serve you. Things that are no longer emotionally or mentally fulfilling. You're going towards your 10 of cups. You're leaving mediocrity behind. You're leaving procrastination behind. You're leaving limiting beliefs behind. You're leaving behind your feelings of unworthiness. You're leaving behind all of those things that have kept you stagnant, internally, externally, seen and unseen, known and unknown. Everything. Internal, external, seen, unseen, known, unknown. Right? Internal, external. You're leaving behind these things. We got 2 8s on the board. You're quickly moving from this place. And you're finding salvation, I heard. Justice. Justice will be served. Something's being renewed. A contract that was once in a plan or something that was in the works is going to be coming into fruition for you. Also, this could be something legal. So some of you might be dealing with some legal issues. Others of you may be dealing with something where justice needs to be served, or justice will be served in your favor, or you haven't been just and therefore something's going to happen. For those of you where this is where you're not operating in your highest power and you're doing something shady, just be mindful. You can't do shady shit to good people. Okay? You can't do shady shit to good people. And for those of you who are trying to retaliate against someone that has done you dirty, vengeance is not yours, saith the Lord. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Right? So with that, leave that with your spirit, guys. Leave that with God, and let them handle your light work. That's what they're there for. We are not supposed to be fighting our own battles. They give us tools to fight when we need to, but ultimately they got that. That's why they're there. They're our spirit guardians. They're our ancestors. They're the deities that have been assigned to us in this life to make sure that we fulfill our legacy, our destiny, based on the choices that we make. We all have free will. Use your free will positively. Okay, get off my soapbox. All right, what else? For others of you, someone in your family, someone in your life is going through a really rough time, and they need somebody just to listen and be a friend. No one, not anyone to judge them, on what it is that they feel, but just somebody to listen to what they feel and what they got going on. Nurturing some type of connection. Okay, so this is definitely, it's an end to psyching yourself out about things. You are nurturing. You have something that you're working on. You have a baby. You have a project. You have something that means a lot to you that you are nurturing here. You are protecting it. You are protecting your interests, right? And that one pentacle is going to bring you to this, a chest full. And look at that, bringing you love as well. This is a divine pair, guys. Back to back. Oops. King and Queen of Pentacles. they're not facing each other. I kind of feel like whoever this queen is, this could be the reader. This is someone that's very business minded, right? She's very resourceful. She's very caring. She's very nurturing. She has a lot to offer, but she's very focused on her money, right? Whereas this King of Pentacles, and these could be earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, doesn't have to be, but somebody that exhibits that stability with money. They may be good with money. They may be very resourceful people. Like, you may figure out, they like can pull a rabbit out of a hat type thing. Like, it could be, it's not over to the fat lady sings. Like, you can't count this person out on any level because they are resourceful as hell. I feel like there is going to be a coming together of sorts with these people. This is a rekindling of some way, I'm feeling. Okay, if the Judgment card comes out, something's out. Or the Six Cups. What is this Star card? Okay, we got the Magician with the Star card and the Five of Wands. So this is telling me that there's definitely going to be this energy of you using everything at your disposal, right? This is being able to integrate your masculine and your feminine side, to nurture them both, to be able to wield the power that it is that you have to change your current situation, and to not be fucking, it's like, what's the energy? It's kind of like, okay, so what I'm seeing is like, you know, when people are like trying to skate around, you keep trying to skip steps, you keep trying to spare people, you keep trying to honor yourself but worry about other people too, and you're feeling like, okay, well, if I have to make a decision, if it's me or them, I can give them most of it and keep just a little bit for myself, if that makes sense. It's not like that, whether it's a job or relationship, whatever it is. If it's your job, it's like you're going way and above and beyond. You're a Call of Duty. You're doing shit above your pay grade, and that you should be getting paid for. Stop that shit. In relationships, you're giving way too much, and they're treating you like an option, and you're treating them like a priority. Literally, stop that shit. Six of Pentacles, breadcrumbing. You know what I mean? So it's like coming to that place where you're not going to breadcrumb yourself. So therefore, that energy is going to change. And therefore, people are not going to be coming to you feeling like they can breadcrumb you too. It's like giving an authority to yourself of what you're not going to tolerate anymore. Like I used to say when I was 2 years old, I'm not going to tolerate it. You're not going to tolerate the BS from yourself or anyone else. That's what it is. And you're cultivating that, you're honing that, you're seeing that, and you're seeing that there is an orchestrator behind all of this chaos. This person ain't fighting. They're not fighting. They're watching all of it go down. Guess who that is? That's your ego watching this go down, or a meddling party. Take it how it resonates. And saying that you have the power to make all of the changes, to leave all of that chaos and madness behind, and go to a sweeter life, go to a sweeter outcome. It doesn't have to be so humdrum and grim and just drudging through the mud. Like, you gotta drag yourself out of bed every day just to face the day, to fake it till you make it. Somebody's going through a real mental issue right now. If you need mental help, then get it. But for most of you, this is like energetic. Like, it's the energy that you're holding within yourself that you're not releasing. You just keep suppressing it and thinking that ignoring it is going to make it go away. And it's not, because it keeps rearing its ugly head in another face, in another place, in another situation. Because you haven't learned the lesson. You're not even trying to look at it because it hurts so bad. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to. I don't care whether it's a relationship, whether you're getting paid what you're worth at your job, whether you like where you work, whether you like where you live, whether you like the people that you're around. Take stock of areas of your life. Are you eating healthy? Because what we put in our body has an energetic field to it too, right? The food that we eat. I'm not vegan or anything, but I am a pescatarian, and I can tell you that, you know, I don't eat as much seafood as I used to. I'm basically back to the basics with the vegetables and the fruits and things of that nature. But I can tell you, I haven't eaten red meat in almost 3 years, going on 4 years. And I can tell you that I feel a lot better. Even when I don't eat like seafood and things like that, and I'm just on my veggie diet, I feel much better because I'm eating something that is alive. Okay? Think about that. Think about what you're putting in your body. You want live food. You want food that has antioxidants. You want food that gives you life. If you're eating a dead animal, then you're putting death into your body. Even shrimp, which I've learned. I'm not giving it up yet because I like it. But, you know, these are things that you have to take into consideration. Everything in your environment contributes to what you can do, how you feel, how you interpret the world, what you think, how it makes you feel, and what you in turn do behind the emotion that is casted from the thought that is projected. Okay? So it's like putting the lines together. Well, what is trickling down to each area? There's a pebble in the pond, right? But it sends out ripples across the whole ocean. The ocean is your life. So you could be good in one area, but you're wondering why that good energy isn't trickling down to the parts that aren't so good. That's because you probably got parts that are not so good that are more prominent than the ones that are good, and you're focusing on that instead of what you have that is good. Right? So basically what I'm saying is you're getting to this point where you're going to learn how to hone in your energy to let go of these things that have been binding you so you can go towards your ultimate happiness, right? Okay, great. Whatever that may be. What is with the Page of Wands and the Eight of Swords, please? There may be two people that are going to be giving you some information. We have the Nine of Wands. We got the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Wands. So whatever this information that you're getting is going to sound good, but you're not going to trust it. You know there's going to be some work that needs to be done or some tweaking that needs to happen. I also feel like there's going to be, you're going to have that Eight of Wands, that message, that whatever it is that propelled you, that swiftness is still behind you. And you're holding the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands for me is like overcoming adversities and becoming it's like becoming more reaping the benefits, right? You've overcome these things. You've already the 10, because after the Nine of Wands is the 10 of Wands, which is burdens, right? Which is burdens. But we stopped at the 9. So I'm feeling like, you know, this is the battered, wounded soldier, but he's still willing to fight, right? So it's like you're battered, you're bruised, but you're still willing to fight because you've got some new information that gave you like a second wind almost to want to keep moving forward, to get out of that twirling energy. It's like I see somebody like making a final, like they're putting their foot down to themselves, you know? Like, this is what I want. Excuse me. Like, this is what I want. What do I need to do to get it? And it's like I see them waiting for that answer. They're looking at everything as an opportunity, right? They're seeing everything as an opportunity. Four of Pentacles. This is definitely having some things that you have grounded within you already. Hey. And then you have an idea that you're cultivating. That's that one. So that's it. Bye. Peace.